Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, Isaac. What a time for sports we have right now. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. We have the national championship. We have the Super Bowl coming up. Welcome, everybody, to Rival Talk Sports Radio. We are on episode 10. We just got you fired up with some Thunderstruck. You know what I'm saying?
Thunderstruck.
So me and Isaac today, the first segment of the show, obviously it's got to be about the Super Bowl. We're going to make our picks. So Isaac, on three, we're both gonna say our picks to win the Super Bowl, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Seahawks.
Seahawks to win the Super Bowl.
It's pretty self-explanatory. It is the best team in football against the power of friendship of Drake May. And honestly, the power of friendship only goes so far when Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence are coming at you head on.
Yup.
So yeah, let's see how good your power of friendship is when Will Campbell is getting turned into a turnstile against DeMarcus Lawrence.
He's getting wrapped up into a burrito. That's
It's-
what Will Campbell's going to be.
It's sad. Like, he's a good football player, but he has T-Rex arms. He can't play tackle at this level.
He's a little boy compared to that.
Compared to DeMarcus Lawrence, Derek Hall, Boye Mafe, Uchenna Nwosu. Dude, the Seahawks defense, me and my friend were talking about this the other day, because Mike McDonald, defensive coordinator for the Ravens, great defensive coordinator. That defense plummeted after he left for good reason. Even with the same players on that team, it plummeted after he left. And he said, man, I'm really miss Kyle Hamilton. He was such a good football player, man. I'm going to miss him in my nickel defense. John Schneider comes up, yeah, there's Nick Gaiman Warriors in the boat. Get him on the phone this instant. But dude, don't you want to look at anybody else? No, get him on the phone this instant. He's a Seahawk. And look what it's done. It's done wonders. If he doesn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year, as a Carolina fan, I knew coming out he was going to be a dog.
Yeah.
Draft statistics had him everywhere from bottom of the first, maybe even middle of the first if somebody was going to reach, but those are very sparse. But top of the second round was the most agreed on, and he's one of the first 5 picks of the second round for good reason. Like, his kid is a baller. He can do it all. Like, he is Cam Chancellor reincarnated.
Yeah, I
'Cause
completely agree.
This guy can go in and plug the run lane, get a TFL, but he can also go ahead and stop the tight end on the curl route. And he's played some really good tight ends this year. George Kittle, Trey McBride, and I believe it's Colby Parkinson down in Los Angeles. Very good tight end for what he does. Yeah, he's gone through a lot this season in terms of the people he's had to cover. But this Seahawks team is literally built to beat the Patriots at all levels.
I think, dude, like you were just saying, literally, it's the defense. I think the defense is going to be the main factor.
It's good. Yeah.
Only allowed 17.2 points per game, first in the NFL. Only allowed 91 rushing yards per game, third in the NFL.
Jeez.
This Seahawks defense
Is killer.
it's going to literally murder Drake May. Like, Drake May, he's been playing abysmal in these playoffs. Like,
Yeah,
he's been bad. And, I like Drake May. He's a likable dude. But if you want to win the big game, the Super Bowl,
You have to step
you
up.
want to bring the Patriots back to glory, you're going to have to step up. You're going to have to play the best football you've ever played in your life. And I don't think he's ready to do that, to be honest.
And I don't think the team around him is ready to do that because, an interesting factor as well is his other tackle, Morgan Moses. He is not. He's an NFL tackle, so he's good at what he does. But he is at that age right now where if you have DeMarcus Lawrence and Boye Mafe and Uchenna Nwosu and Derek Hall coming at you head on, I'm taking either of those guys over him 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
And
That
Drake May-
Seahawks rushing defense is just, it's going to overwhelm them, bad.
And we haven't even talked about the offense yet.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Jackson Smith and Jigba
And Kenneth Walker.
and Kenneth Walker.
Without Zach Charbonnet to hawk his touchdowns.
Like, bro, what is happening? Like, I don't know why I didn't expect this at the beginning of the season. Like, yeah, Seahawks, I thought they were going to be good, but this good?
But back to the Super Bowl good.
Like, this, I guess looking back on it now, obviously hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
Like, you're always, but, dude, I don't know how I didn't see this.
Right.
The Seahawks are an incredible team. All around, they are just a built team. Sam
Literally.
Darnold, veteran QB. He's been every basically every situation in the NFL now. Like,
He's been to the Jets.
he's been to the
Panthers.
Jets. He's been like the worst QB in the NFL. He's been a good bridge QB over on the Vikings. He's been a backup, and now he's been like MVP candidate
For
bringing your
Seahawks.
team to the Super Bowl on the Seahawks. This guy has been everywhere. He knows every situation, and I think that experience,
He's going to trump.
I think that's what sets him apart.
Because something else to look at with this offense, it's not just Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a very underrated deep threat they have in Rashid Shaheed. That was a genius trade at the trade deadline. They wanted a deep threat because JSN, he's going to get doubled. He's going to have safety help over him every time.
Yeah.
So get somebody that can really stretch the other side of the field. Get Rashid Shaheed. Get a dynamic returner as well out of that too. And Zach Charbonnet, for a good player as he was hawking so many touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's now out. That leaves Kenneth Walker to get all the touches.
Kenneth Walker, what a beast, bro. What a freaking beast.
K9 for a reason.
He's insane. Like,
Even when he's bald, even when he lost the dredge and he's bald. He's bald now, but he still plays. He plays like Adrian Peterson now that he's bald.
yeah.
Like, dude, it's insane, that offense. Like, we were doubting it because they'd signed Cooper Kupp, they'd signed Sam Darnold, and we thought the offensive line wasn't great last year. The offensive line was not great. It just wasn't. And we were like, Sam Darnold with a bad offensive line is not a good recipe for success. New York, Carolina. They improved Gray Zabel. That was a great draft pick on them. He was a great guard for them this year as a rookie. And he played some hard defenses this year. And
He
was
really
still
did.
great. Like, the Rams twice a year is not a fun thing. That's Kobe Turner and Braden Fiske over there. That is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Dude, I mean, like, all that stuff just could, 9-game winning streak right now.
Yeah, they're not slowing down.
Like, they have every single bit of momentum. Like, it would have to be a complete catastrophe for them not to win the Super Bowl, I think.
And honestly, going back to that defense a little bit, dude, let's just be honest here. I love Stephon Diggs will always have a special place in my heart for the time he was on the Bills. But do you know how to speak Devon Witherspoon? Devon Witherspoon is going to manhandle him.
Yeah.
Drake May, they signed Stephon obviously to give him a good receiving option, good route runner. Kayshon Boutte, I'm sorry, you're not getting open the entire game.
Booty bandit.
You're not getting open the entire game because this defense and, let's run a seam shot. Oh, Nick Amenor is right there. Yeah. Oh, Bootie's out. He's concussed. Oh, yeah, let's just not run that anymore.
Yeah.
And also, something else to notice. Travion Henderson has gone MIA this entire playoff. He's only averaging like 3.7 yards per carry right now. And the AFC both championship games previewed the Super Bowl for us. And I get the AFC Championship. I get the conditions were abysmal.
Yeah. Really, really bad.
But that is a Bo Nixless Broncos team. You cannot expect to put up 10 points a game for the playoffs and expect to come out and win one.
You don't have a good enough defense to do that.
You don't. You cannot. I'm sorry, but you're not stopping Jackson Smith and Jigba because Christian Gonzalez, he's a phenomenal corner, great corner.
Yeah.
But JSN has been cooking everybody that he's been up against.
He really has, bro. JSN has been, shocking to me.
Dude, he didn't just break out. He popped off.
He literally
himself.
top 5 receiver in the league.
I'd argue we can put him in the Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson conversation.
Yeah,
we probably
for sure.
can. Especially after the down year Jay Jettis had. Now, if J.J. McCarthy was my quarterback, I'd probably have a down year too. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kevin O'Connell offense. We loved it when we saw it with Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold, but your GM sucks, and that's why he got fired.
Yeah.
Which also another thing, they rage fired their GM, the Vikings. He's gone. But I will say also, an interesting statistic, he has not drafted a single Pro Bowler.
Really?
Jordan Addison, he should have been a Pro Bowler, but he has consistent legal issues and run-ins with the law. And their draft pick this year, Dallas Turner, looks just as bad.
That's
Dallas
crazy.
Turner
That's a
did not have
crazy
great year.
stat, dude.
J.J. McCarthy was drafted after only throwing less than 20 passes in the national championship game that he won. That was Donovan Edwards the entire way to the national championship, and a little bit of sign stealing, but I digress. That was Mason Graham, Donovan Edwards, and sign stealing from Jim Harbaugh. But I digress. And to be quite honest and to be quite frank with you, it's not a great draft pick. They rage fired him because reports are coming out now that said that Kevin O'Connell wanted to keep Sam and was more than happy to ship out JJ. to a quarterback need team. Like I saw some Raiders graphics and stuff, some Jets graphics, but the general manager wanted his pick to feel validated, so he let Sam Darnold go because he ultimately will have the final say in that.
And boy, is he regretting that
And
decision.
boy, is he
right
regretting
now.
that decision.
Like,
Oh my gosh, you're jobless. Even after he got extended too for like a multi-year extension, and he got fired now because the one guy you let go is now in the Super Bowl.
dude, I mean, that's just the state of the way GMs are. Like,
Dude, I could go off about these GMs.
if we didn't have GMs like that, just like selfish, just
Yeah. I will
like,
say-
why, man?
And I haven't seen anything about owner influence really, because some GMs like Eric Berry in Cleveland, he was influenced by Jimmy Haslam to get Deshaun and to get Shador, which I'll give him a pass there because his last picks have been phenomenal.
Didn't Stefanski say he didn't want the Deshaun trade?
Yeah, Stefanski also said he didn't want that too, but it
Yeah.
was Jimmy Haslam. He wanted the, I guess, media and press attention because Cleveland's a smaller market.
Yeah.
It's also in Ohio too, and Ohio's teams don't really get a lot of media attention these days.
It's unbelievable. Like, it's bro, being a Deshaun Watson fan, the amount of money they paid that guy,
Yeah.
especially this is the Cleveland Browns, paying that kind of money for a QB
That wasn't even that good.
that wasn't that great. I mean,
That was,
in the Texans, on the Texans was incredible.
but he had this legal troubles.
Superstar, but the legal troubles, the being away from football,
It
the
did-
distractions, it just destroyed him, dude.
It
And the
destroyed him, yeah.
injuries, he was that Texans O-line, all those struggles.
Yeah,
in
awful, yeah.
the first few years in the NFL, if you have an O-line like that, like,
And,
it's not going to be good for the rest of your career.
and the
So
GM, like John Schneider, a very interesting statistic. He is the guy. He built the first Legion of Boom. Like he was
Mhm.
there for the first Super Bowl runs, the first two, and he stayed with that team the entire time and helped build them into the contender they are now. And for that, I have to say all the respect. Okay, he cashed out phenomenally. On
kind of
Russell
like a
Wilson.
Sam Presti
Yeah, Sam
kind of
Presti.
thing. OKC Thunder, like
Yeah,
OKC or the Seahawks kind of remind me of like the OKC of the
Yeah.
NFL right now.
They sold out on their good players when people
They
were
knew it was
shocked.
time.
They knew it was time. They had to make the hard decision. Like some teams had to make the hard decision and maybe fire their head coach like the Ravens did.
Yep.
John Schneider had to make the hard decision and look Pete Carroll in the eye and say, look, we have a phenomenal opportunity to cash out on Russell Wilson and get all of these draft picks in and have a bridge guy for maybe 2 or 3 years before we go get a franchise guy. I think this is a phenomenal time to reload after the Legion of Boom left, after their other guys left, Doug Baldwin, Jermaine Kearse. The entire receiver room was out of whack. Actually, it wasn't because they saw DK and Tyler Lockett, obviously.
Yeah,
But other areas of the team were out of whack, particularly the trenches and the linebacker room, and they wanted to build that back up. And the corners and the safeties. The DBs were kind of not great. And then you got Devon Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, signed Ernest Jones, hawked him away from the Titans, I think, because he went to the Rams and to the Titans, and now he's over in Seattle. Phenomenal job cashing out on all of his older guys. And then he traded DK Metcalf, too, which was crazy.
That must have been so like
They knew that is the confidence booster. We should have seen that from the beginning.
yeah.
That Mike McDonald said, look, and Clint Kubiak, specifically the offensive coordinator, said, look, you can go ahead and trade DK. I am confident in Jackson Smith and Jigba. We can run the offense without DK Metcalf, okay? We don't want to pay him this much money because we need to build other areas of our team.
JSN must have felt so good
And
when
JSN
they gave him that vote of confidence, bro.
And then they signed Cooper Kupp, but that's just it's Cooper Kupp.
yeah,
We know what his role is.
just spread around the areas of the field, get him some other targets.
Get him some corners, get him some corners, get him some digs. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You can't ask him to win one-on-one at this point in his career. He's still a phenomenal route runner, but
Yeah.
you cannot ask him to go out and put up 2021 numbers. Okay, John Schneider did a phenomenal job building this team, and we salute you for that. And obviously, the Patriots did a good job building their team. They have a very young core. The receivers, the jury is still out on some of these guys like Pop Douglas, Kyle
Yeah.
Williams. They signed Stephon Diggs in there. Booty's a good deep threat. Jury's still out on a lot of these young Patriots guys, but
Yeah.
they did a good job building that team as well.
Dude, I'm going to say this right now. Stephon Diggs and other receivers like Stephon Diggs at this point in their careers, like, once you get to that point, I don't think you're going to win a Super Bowl.
You think
Like, Stephon Diggs is too big of a diva. He's too much money. He costs too much.
yeah,
And he's too inconsistent when it matters most to I don't think he's ever going to win a Super Bowl, dude, to be honest, unless he's buried on the depth chart at like 34 years old.
On like the Philadelphia Eagles or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I think the Patriots are setting themselves up for success. I think even if you don't win this Super Bowl, this is a great sign of things to come.
Yeah, this is a great
sign. Use that. Hey, man, we went to the Super Bowl. Go and grind. Go and sign some free agents.
Yeah.
Get some guys. Don't pay a bunch of money for one guy.
Yeah, because they don't need just one guy. They need
you need a more balanced team, an experienced team. Get some experience on that field. Mm-hmm. Then you are really set up for success.
Right.
So I think the Patriots, either way, if they lose, obviously it's going to suck for them. You lose the Super Bowl. It's heartbreaking.
Obviously. Yeah.
But I think it's still a win in the sense that, we got there. We can get there again if we just don't make the same mistakes.
But I will say this is a message for the Patriots. Do not go the Cincinnati Bengals route and pay all of your skill position guys and none of your offensive line, because you do have a phenomenal quarterback in Drake May. He is a great quarterback. This is a guy that you said, you know what, we came out of the draft, we got our guy. Started off a little rough, okay? The processing wasn't there. Now it is. Now he's a good quarterback. We have Travion Henderson in the backfield that we're waiting to use, Mike Vrabel. Ramondre Stevenson is not Derrick Henry. Give Travion Henderson some carries for the love of everything. And we have the guys, but the defense does need some stuff. The linebacking core is getting old. I will say that. They have Robert Spillane, Christian Ellis, but Christian Ellis is like 29, I think, right now, and Robert Spillane is getting into his 30s right now. The linebacking core needs some juice. Maybe a free safety too while we're at it too. Get some younger safeties in there. And I don't know what they're doing with Marte Mapu right now. I don't know what they're doing. He's an interesting project. But nonetheless, you go out and you get guys, you get good football players. You don't get the one guy that's gonna transform everything. Pay him all this money. You know what I mean? Don't go the Bengals or the Browns route. Ironically, they're all in the AFC North, which is very interesting. Very interesting.
That's funny.
Yeah. All these AFC North teams suck. I wonder why. Maybe it's because they don't care about the Super Bowl. I think that's all because they just hate each other. Yeah. They just hate each other, and they're like, you know what? I don't care if I make the Super Bowl this year. I'm going to beat the Steelers this year, and that is going to be my Super Bowl. And that's what they do, which is why they all suck, I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl by 10 or more points because the Patriots' offense looked anemic, and Drake May, everybody talks about Josh Allen. He had 4 turnovers. Well, Drake May also had 4 turnovers in the game against the Texans. So, I digress.
Watch out for Drake May. I think he ends up with at least 2 turnovers.
Yeah. There's no way
by the end of the game.
There's no way he doesn't have a turnover.
Yeah. I got Seahawks by 2 touchdowns.
That's a high call right there.
Seahawks by 2 touchdowns. I think they.
Who do you think Super Bowl?
I think it's a close game in the first half. Seahawks pull away, start of the second half, get a big lead.
Then Drake May
tries to pull back, do
some hero ball.
And then he turns the ball over, and then it's game over.
Who do you think Super Bowl MVP is for this game? Who do you think is the most influential?
I think it's either Darnold or JSN. JSN or Sam Darnold is going to win Super Bowl MVP. I would bet money on either of those guys winning the Super Bowl MVP.
Honestly, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
That would.
I think Sam Darnold, dude, he's been through so much in his career.
He has been through so much.
I don't think he's nervous.
No, he's got ice in his veins.
He's been through so much. He knows how to go through this. Dude, if you don't win, you led your team to the Super Bowl.
You did what nobody else could.
You proved your place in the NFL.
You made a Super Bowl before Josh Allen and Lamar, who Josh Allen obviously drafted high. Bills traded up, got him. Lamar. But these guys are perennial MVP candidates.
Yeah.
These are guys that you look at them and they're if they go ringless, it's going to suck because they were so great. Sammy Darnold is already in the Super Bowl, guys. We are making headlines and waves here, and it's not the quarterback that makes the team. It's the team that makes the quarterback.
Dude, before we go to the commercial, I want to say this one thing. Just like you just said, the quarterback doesn't make the team makes the quarterback. This just shows any quarterback in the NFL can play well when they are in a stable situation and very just good organization.
Just tailor the offense. Literally, just tailor the offense around him. You know, maybe if he's not the best at running, okay, give him some protection. Let him see the field. Let him dissect. If it's more of a runner, maybe get him some power reads. Do something. You have to tailor the offense around him, and you have to have a stable offensive line. Build the trenches before you build the quarterback. You know.
We saw it with Geno Smith already. Same team in Seattle.
And he wasn't even that great.
He wasn't even that great, but he was good enough to make the Seahawks a good team. Because the Seahawks are a good organization who knows how to build a team around their guys.
Right.
And now you see Geno Smith, the same guy who was throwing for 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns here in Seattle, is going over to the Raiders and having one of the worst offenses in the league.
But it's the Raiders.
Because it's the Raiders.
Because
the Raiders are a dysfunctional organization who don't know how to build a freaking team. But we shall see if that changes here soon in the NFL draft when they take Fernando Mendoza with the number 1 overall pick.
Heisman winner.
We shall see, because the Raiders' dysfunctional organization. I don't know, dude. I'm nervous for my guy Fernando Mendoza. He's such a good guy. He's a great dude. He's a great quarterback, but I really don't want him to be thrown to the wolves. How many years does Geno Smith have on his contract, by the way? He's got to have one or two more years, right?
I think this is his second to last year. I think next year is his contract.
Okay, well then there you go.
So then get him a mentor.
Draft Fernando Mendoza number 1.
Start Geno.
Start Geno few weeks of the season.
Please start Geno.
Geno is dude. Geno would be such a good mentor for Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
He was been through that situation with the Jets. He knows how it feels to be thrown to the wolves. He's going to tell Fernando not to get. He's going to give him that rookie advice that he wished somebody would have told him.
Wish somebody would have given him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is a perfect. I think if the Raiders play this right, they can set themselves up for some huge success.
Especially with the Chiefs on the downturn. We really don't know what's happening with the Chargers right now. They're kind of in limbo. They're in a limbo state right now. The Broncos are good, but Bo Nix has a broken ankle, so we don't know where it is right now. If the Raiders can prove themselves, get them up to 7 or 8 wins, be like, hey, we're a competent team again, they can start making waves in the next years.
Yeah.
With the Chiefs getting older, they need Patrick Mahomes isn't going to be around forever.
Yeah, Chiefs. I'm sorry, dude, but
they're out of there.
Chiefs are gone.
We
got new big dogs. We got new big dogs in town. Okay.
And it's the Broncos and the Chargers.
The Broncos, the Chargers,
and potentially the Raiders.
They have
to play this right, though.
Yeah, they got to play it right. It all depends on how they play it. Pete Carroll's gone.
Clint Kubiak will come in. Clint Kubiak is coming in after the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. He is going to the Raiders.
Yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. But we're going to go ahead and go to the commercial. Thank you for listening to this first segment of Rival Talk Sports Radio. We'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, everybody, to Rival Talk Sports Radio. I'm Avery Merriman, joined by
Isaac Bassam.
And so, we heard the first segment talking about the Super Bowl, talking about the implications. We're going to move on to some basketball. The trade deadline, dude.
It's getting a little heated.
A lot of trades going down. Isaac's got the trades pulled up. We're going to talk about them real quick. Isaac, what's the first one?
Alrighty, so we already know January 7th, obviously. Washington gets Trae Young, no draft picks involved. Very interesting.
Yeah.
More recently, this is just I just find this one interesting. January 31st, Cavs get Dennis Schroeder, Keon Ellis. Sacramento Kings get DeAndre Hunter. And the Bulls
glad.
get Dario Saric and 2 future second-round picks from 2027 and 2029.
Dario Saric also got traded again more recently. I can't remember which trade it was, but dude, Dennis Schroeder in his 8th team in 2 years. This guy, bro.
This guy might have the worst PR of all time, but he's one of the better basketball players, like better guards, more stable ones right now. But he has the worst PR of all time.
He's like, dude, German point guard. He's been in the league a long time. He's got a lot of trade value. I feel bad for the guy, bro, because everyone knows he's such a good player. He wouldn't get traded so many times if people didn't see the value in him. Like, oh man, he's just like. He just gets passed around the league, dude.
He does.
Poor guy.
We'll say this as well. More recently, though, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry, 1 second. My phone is tweaking out here. More recently, though, February 3rd, yesterday, the Memphis Grizzlies have officially cashed out on Jaren Jackson Jr. as they traded him, John Conchar, Jock Lawndale, and Vince Williams Jr. to the Jazz, while getting Kyle Anderson, Walter Clayton Jr., Taylor Hendricks, George Niang, and 3 future first-round picks.
That trade.
That is an insane trade at face value.
Yeah.
Because giving up Vince Williams Jr., I don't like that a lot, but you get Walter Clayton Jr., so I guess that cancels out. You get the other junior in the trade, so it cancels out. But they cash out on Jaren Jackson Jr. in a big way. Also, Kyle Anderson, welcome back to Memphis. Slow-mo, welcome back to Memphis,
dude.
baby.
Memphis is cashing out on everyone. They're pulling OKC, I think.
Do you think they'll pull the plug on Ja next?
Ja's getting traded next. If he doesn't get traded now, he's getting traded over the offseason. He's gone. He's out of Memphis. There is no way we see Ja Morant in a Memphis jersey for another year. I'm saying that right now. Because, one, why pay the guy when you're just going to try and tank and get some more first-round picks? Like, literally, dude, Memphis, I'm telling you right now,
cash out.
Pull the Sam Presti, cash out on everybody. You've got your aging superstars. Ja Morant has been playing abysmally. He's bad PR for your team. Just let him go.
Give him to a desperate team.
Give him to a desperate team that needs star power.
And get every draft pick you can at this point.
Because stack up on the draft.
Because this draft is about to be phenomenal.
It is.
This is the year to tank. This is the year to tank.
Dude, this is one of the best drafts I think
years.
I've ever seen.
In years. Yeah, this is one of the best drafts.
AJ Dabonsa.
Crap.
What's that guy's name from Kansas?
Oh, I know.
It's Darren Peters or Darren Peterson or something.
Yeah, Darren Peterson.
He is so tough, bro. Kobe version 2. Kobe is back in the form of the Kansas guard, number 22.
Let's time out.
Dude,
That's
I'm telling you, bro.
Time out. You cannot tell. Kobe Bryant is a very special.
Bro.
You cannot.
He's got that.
Is he that good?
He's got that freaking
dog in him.
Dude, you can just look at the way he plays on the court, just the way his body language. A lot of these guys who were the number one recruit, top 100 in the nation, 4-star, 5-star, they have this swagger, and they feel like they can't be touched. They know they're good. They know they're going to score.
Attitude. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That is not him, bro. That is not him. He knows he's a killer on the court, bro. He is a killer. You could see it in that one play. He gets the steal from Dabonsa, calls the ISO. Keep in mind, this is the dude that was ranked above him. AJ Dabonsa ranked above Darren Peterson. Darren Peterson gets the steal, dribbles it down the court, waves everybody off. ISO on AJ Dabonsa. Mid range, pull up, cash. Just from that play alone, him calling for that ISO, flashbacks to Kobe.
It's like, nah, want the screen? Nah, ISO. Stay back, get in the corner.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Get in the corner just in case.
The little mid-range pull, bro, it's Kobe. That's
Kobe.
Kobe.
It's Kobe reincarnated.
Dude, he's got me so excited. And this is not even my own team. Obviously, if you've been watching the show, I'm an Indiana fan. We just got beat by USC.
Ouch.
Yeah, it
is
heartbreaking. We're still gonna make the tournament.
Yeah, I'll still make the tournament.
Purely because of that win against Purdue. What a game that was, dude.
Absolute cinema.
I loved that game. That was, God, I just can't even describe the joy that rang in my heart, bro. So we're gonna make the tournament. Probably not gonna do well. We may win the first round. Right now, whatever that guy's name is, they have us at 10th playing against Auburn. If we play against Auburn, we're cooked.
Yeah, Auburn is actually gonna put belts.
Auburn's gonna put belts. So hopefully, we get a more manageable matchup in the tournament. But yeah, I don't think this is our year. I love DeVries, and I think next year he's a great coach. He definitely led. This is a team full of seniors, a team full of senior transfers. Like only kept 2 guys from our team last year. Isn't that insane?
Wow.
Only kept 2 dudes.
Were they even starters? Or were they bench guys?
They were bench guys.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez, Peters.
They don't even play.
Jeez.
But dude, next year, I have high hopes because DeVries, he's a great coach. His son Tucker is going to do well in the NBA. I can tell he's going to be in the league for at least a decade, just purely because he's just a shooter. He's great.
It's a cold white boy.
Nick Dorn's a great shooter. We got some good guards. We got Connerway. I mean, Lamar Wilkerson, I will say, should go in the first round. 20 point per game scorer.
Probably, yeah.
In the Big Ten. If you're scoring 20 points per game in the Big Ten, you should be going in the first round. He's a prolific scorer. But yeah, dude, NBA draft.
Got some great players coming.
Great players coming in. But sorry, we got off track. Let's go back to the trade deadline.
Now and more recently, the Bulls, the Pistons, and the Timberwolves in a 3-team trade where the Bulls will get Mike Conley and Jaden Ivey, both guards. Detroit will get Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric and a first-round pick swap. Timberwolves 2026, and Minnesota will get cash considerations.
Yeah.
I don't like this trade for Minnesota. I really don't.
Yeah, it's hard to even tell what Minnesota's even getting out of this trade. Like,
dude, are they gonna go out? Are they trying to go out and trade for somebody bigger?
Yeah,
maybe?
I assume.
Like if they're getting cash right now, they're gonna try to go out and get somebody big.
They should. I mean, they for 100% should.
I mean, get somebody.
What are they trying to get? Giannis? What? What's going on?
If I'm gonna be honest right now, that would actually do wonders for this
The
team.
league would be
cooked
if Giannis was on the Timberwolves.
Like just take Rudy Gobert out and put Giannis in, and we're all cooked.
Yeah, it's over.
I would be more than willing to trade Rudy Gobert for Giannis right now.
Just like if Giannis gets traded to the Warriors,
we're all cooked.
Yeah, everyone's cooked.
I don't like that fit on the Warriors.
You don't really? A lot of people have been saying like.
I don't like that fit.
Yeah.
I don't think they should sell out for Giannis. I think it's time to sell out, get some draft picks, hopefully load up in 2026.
Yeah.
Like load up for every 2026 pick you can get and pray to heaven somebody's willing to take Draymond.
Yeah, I think the Steve Kerr era
is over.
In Golden State should be over within the next couple years. And if that's what they would do if they were smart, cuz
just tell Curry, look, we're not winning a championship.
Let him finish his career. If he wants to leave, fine.
Yeah, let him leave. Let him have his final wishes.
But if he wants to stay in Golden State, like, I don't really think.
Tell him that we're gonna be tanking.
We can't. Yeah, like we can't pay you a bunch of money. It'd be cool, if Curry finished his career as a Warrior, but if he wants to win more championships, it's gonna be somewhere else because
he's got to get out.
The Warriors are still trying to hang on to the glory that they once had,
but they just don't have it anymore.
It's gone. It's gone for sure.
Jimmy Butler was a nice idea, but he's just he's far too old.
Too injury prone.
Far too old to be carrying a team at this rate.
Yeah.
And
unless Steph Curry just
Unless Steph Curry turns back the clock.
Turns the
clock about 4 years back to 2022 and turns into like demigod Curry again.
Yeah,
carry this team.
Awesome.
And hopefully, with Andrew Wiggins scoring 15 a game.
Oh my god.
Some of those ethical buckets I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then
gotta love you some Andrew Wiggins, dude.
A smaller trade. The Bulls trade Vucevic and get Anthony Simons. They swap second-round picks. The Bulls will get Anthony Simons, a second-round pick, but the Celtics get Nikola Vucevic and a second-round pick. So essentially, they took out their logjam at guard and got rid of Simons. got a second-round pick out of it, and they got Costco Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, Kristaps Porzingis did wonders for that team. He got traded to Atlanta, but he's not played too many games. People have been complaining about it, but you should know better than to deal with that used car salesman.
Yep.
You should know better than to make trades with him. But I like this trade a lot for Boston and the Bulls. I mean, the Bulls are really
The
loading
Bulls
up.
are getting a great dude. Anthony Simons is a dog, and he could lead your team.
I mean,
he really could, dude.
I mean, I see the Bulls' vision right here. I think they might try to cash out on Josh Giddey.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I agree.
I think with the way they're getting Mike Conley, Jaden Ivey, and Anthony Simons, I think it's the time to sell high right now.
You're a really guard heavy team now at this point. Like,
It's time to sell high and go get a big.
Josh Giddey has a bunch of trade value. Dude, that's a 6'6" point guard who's like great ball handler, great finisher at the rim. He's
great facilitator of offense.
Incredible facilitator, playmaker.
He has a lot of trade value. I would go out and get.
I don't think he has a big contract either.
No, he doesn't.
He's not going to take up much cap space. Yeah, Josh Giddey, huge trade value. I expect to see him get traded by tomorrow.
Yeah, the deadline is 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
So we'll know by 3 p.m. whether or not they'll trade him in the offseason, because they could just trade him in the offseason.
I think some of these teams, like these big names like Giannis and Ja, I don't think we're going to see them leave until the offseason.
Yeah.
I think that's when we see them.
Leave. I think a team is more than willing to make a panic trade.
Yeah.
I think some desperate team, like the Warriors or something, is going to make
somebody has to. There's been offers as well.
Yeah,
we know there has been. We don't know what those offers were, but we know teams have been trying to go get them. I think the Bucks are just trying to milk every last bit of value that Giannis has left.
But I mean, he still has that value though.
Yeah, dude. Giannis is still one of the best players in the league, top 5 in the league when he's playing at his best. So
I've seen Portland rumors as well.
Portland.
Because Portland controls the Bucks picks.
Oh, really?
So they could trade them to Portland and send them to die and get their picks back. Like, they really could.
That would really suck for Giannis.
And
but
because guess who would be back with?
Who?
Damian Lillard.
With the experiment that did not work whatsoever in Milwaukee.
YouTube 30-minute to 40-minute YouTube documentaries are going to be made on the Giannis Lillard experience and why it didn't work.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, that's insane. But I would send. If I'm the Timberwolves, I am ponying up Rudy Gobert because they should have ponied him up.
Take him.
They should have ponied him up after Luka cooked him in the conference finals.
Yeah.
I watched that game live. I saw Rudy Gobert get switched on to Luka, and I was like, oh, this is game.
Yeah, I mean,
this is game. And then he stepped back, fires away. It's green.
Dude, I want to speak about something too. The Lakers.
Okay.
Dysfunctional right now, bro. It's unbelievable.
I can't. Okay, do the Lakers have anybody? I mean, they could send Austin Reeves.
Rui needs to get gone. Rui needs to be traded.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, I guess. Yeah.
He's their best trade piece outside because they don't really have any picks.
Yeah.
They could send him and Ayton out. Okay. Also, Jackson Hayes. Send Jackson Hayes out, please.
Well, you need a backup center. Like
that's what DeAndre Ayton's there for.
Yeah, but
Jackson Hayes,
dude,
Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, a first-round pick, and
Ayton's like, I've always liked DeAndre Ayton. I think.
Look at Ayton of DeAndre. Flight reacts.
Ayton of DeAndre. Dude, he's like, nuts. He can give you 30 one night, 30 points, 11 rebounds one night, and then
5 points.
A solid 5 points, 9 rebounds.
5 and 9 the next night. But it's like, I think if the Lakers do make that trade, I think they really are shorting their future because I think they should, get LeBron on a 1 year and send him to Cleveland and milk every last penny.
Let him go back.
Let him go back to Cleveland.
That would be hilarious if LeBron ends up back in Cleveland. Dude, that would be cool.
That would do wonders for his reputation.
Send Bronny and LeBron to Cleveland. Let him finish out his career as a legend there as a Cavalier. That would be cool. That would be cool.
That would do wonders.
I would love to see LeBron back in a Cavs jersey.
That would do wonders. And
even he would probably look weird in those jerseys.
Though. They're so disgusting, especially with new guard coming in. The Clippers and the Cavs swap guards. Clippers get a Darius Garland and a second-round pick, while the Cavs will get James Harden.
Think about this.
I don't like this
James
trade.
Harden,
I don't like
Donovan
this trade.
Mitchell, and LeBron James on the same team.
I
What do
don't
we
like
think
that.
about that?
I don't like that whatsoever. They're all ball dependent heavy. They're all ball heavy. They need to have the ball in their hands to score. That's why Darius Garland didn't work out, because Darius Garland needs shots, but Donovan Mitchell also needs shots to work. We saw that in Utah. We're seeing that now in Cleveland. Darius Garland, I don't like this trade for LA or for Cleveland at all. James Harden is completely unnecessary to this team. They needed to go out and get somebody like Drew Holiday, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They needed a guard that can step up and actually guard somebody at the point, because let's be honest here, Donovan Mitchell, for all the scoring that he does, him and Jalen Brunson are in the same boat. For all the scoring that they do, they cannot play good defense.
Yeah.
And James Harden, he's 36.
James, yeah, dude. Harden, just a non-factor on defense at this point. He's not there.
And I mean, he was already playing lights. I don't like the tread on his rubber this season.
Yeah.
Because the Clippers were asking him to go back and be like 2019 James Harden.
And he was doing it pretty well.
But come playoff time, when Cleveland needs him to step up, and he's going to get injured.
Yeah,
because he already burnt himself out at the first half, so that way OKC doesn't get like a top 5 pick and get AJ Dubonza or something like that.
Did you see also that Harden was saying that like he didn't ask for the trade? How everyone was saying he demanded a trade and he wanted a trade, but he was like, no.
I was pretty happy in LA.
He was like, dude, I was in my hometown, like
he was doing, and like I think he was more than willing to finish out his career. And
he looked happy in LA. I don't understand that trade at all from the Clippers' point of view.
And I don't understand it from the Cavs' point of view in terms of players that they need, because they sent out DeAndre Hunter, who was, you can correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments of our post, guys, but I don't think he was very much of a factor this year.
Yeah, this year, but I mean,
Last year,
Hunter has the potential to be a great player.
Potential, that's the thing, though. That's all. There's always that asterisk.
Yeah.
Next to great player, it's if he lives up to his
Him
potential.
in Atlanta, I mean, I thought DeAndre Hunter was a great. He fills the role well.
Yeah, he's a role player.
He's that 3-and-D guy. He's long, lanky, can guard like probably
most forwards.
Most guys in the league. DeAndre Hunter can guard. But yeah, I don't really think his value is where it was before.
Yeah,
he's not really that young anymore.
Like this is what he is now. It's not that he can become this. This is just what he is.
It's just what he is. Yeah.
And I mean, back to this whole Cavs Clippers trade. I mean, the Cavs are making a panic move.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to beat the Knicks in the playoffs? Absolutely not.
No.
Donovan Mitchell sees Jalen Brunson in his nightmares. He's sleeping there. No. Josh Hart.
No.
Mitchell Robinson.
No.
Like, are they going to beat the Knicks in the playoffs? No, but are the Knicks going to go very far in the playoffs this year? I don't think so. So I don't think this moves the needle for either team. I mean, obviously the Clippers get a young guard. They send out a ball-heavy guy, maybe get the ball in Darius Garland's hands a little bit more. But this is a team that has to build through free agency. They have no first-round draft picks or second-round draft picks. They won't even show up to the draft at all. There is going to be no war room. They're all going to be at home, probably watching the draft or playing 2K, because they don't even have picks to.
Playing 2K, seeing what it would be like to have draft picks right there.
Literally, they're going to go back to like 2K. They're going to go back to like 2K19, 2K20, and instead of trading for Paul George, they're going to keep their picks. They're going to load up the draft classes. They're going to draft AJ Dubonza, and they're going to see what could have been.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing. And guess who owns all their picks? The demons themselves, the OKC Thunder.
Yep.
The foul baiters themselves.
God, dude. Freaking Thunder, bro. Everyone loved them. It was cool to see them go get their championship, but now they're the villains.
They've become the very thing they swore to destroy.
Yeah. It's funny how the league works, bro. I mean...
Hero, is it better to die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain?
Yeah.
Like they should... dude, that's insane.
It's so weird how the league works, bro.
It's so strange.
Always. Like, it's that one team that they're great. They're like, oh my gosh, they're gonna finally beat them. They're gonna get
get the chip. They're gonna win
next year. And by the offseason, they're one of the most hated teams in the league because they won the championship.
No, by the trade deadline.
By the trade deadline, they're like, oh my god, I hate this team. Like
Anthony Edwards.
That's just how it works, though. Like
Anthony
you don't
Edwards,
want to
please
see
save us.
them win anymore. Like you got your chip now, just stop winning.
Just die.
Yeah, I mean, they looked unstoppable the first half of the year. You clearly see they have some chinks in their armor. They're beatable now.
The only chink in their armor is the one Victor Wembanyama keeps wedging in there. Victor Wembanyama, oh my. Victor Wembanyama and Anthony Edwards, I don't know what it's going to take. Please get on the same team and save us.
Oh,
Save
I don't know if
West.
we're ever going to see that, but if we do, that would be one of the most entertaining things.
Save the West from this abysmal foul-baiting
Dude,
basketball.
The thing is, I want to say this right now about Wemby. I hate him.
What?
I hate Victor Wembanyama. You know why?
Why?
Because this dude has literally everything.
So you're
He
just
has
jealous.
everything.
You're just jealous.
This dude is the best player in basketball.
Yeah, probably.
The most skill, the most height. He's the most OP cheat code of a player in the entire sport of basketball right now. And he knows it. That's the thing that makes, dude, I can like Wembanyama. I would like Wembanyama.
If you didn't know it.
But he knows how good he is, dude. He knows, and he talks so much crap on the court. Because he knows he can. No one can do anything about it because he's 7 foot freaking 8 million and shoots threes from the freaking logo and dunks on you from the free throw line because he can stretch all the way there with just his arms. He's just unstoppable, and it's annoying, and I hate it, and I want him to just freaking break his leg or something.
Jeez.
Like,
don't do that to the one guy that can save us.
Why is he so good? Why?
You know what? I will live with that because he is one of the two people that can save us from this monster in the West. Him and Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but then what happens when he becomes the monster? And then there's no stopping him.
Oh, there is stopping him. They're always stopping him.
Well, yeah, if you kill him.
Jeez, that's pretty brutal.
But any other way, dude, it's not happening. Because, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The NBA needs to have this on their minds. It's in the future. I can see it right now. I'm looking into the future of the NBA, and I can see Victor Wembanyama. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, Victor Wembanyama is sitting on the Iron Throne with all his teammates, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, all surrounding him.
DeJounte Murray.
It's his King's Guard. And Victor Wembanyama is sitting down on that Iron Throne, just looking down at all his enemies that he slayed, that he dunked on, and all the people he hit those freaking logo threes on. And he's like, yup, I knew it.
I knew I'd be here.
From birth.
From birth.
From birth. I know it from birth. And he's French, dude. Like, come on, bro. Just come on, bro.
Okay, that is the one.
And he's light-skinned. He's a light-skinned, very handsome man. He's French. He's from France. Like, Paris, France.
Paris, France?
Paris, France.
Frenchman?
Frenchman?
Monsieur?
This is the French Revolution of the NBA right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally.
And it's in the form of Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembananas.
Victor Wembananas. Okay, we don't have a lot of time. Isaac, we got to get through these Basham. Okay.
I'll just do one Basham.
One Basham, really?
One Basham.
One Basham.
This team makes me so mad.
Oh, God.
Every time I look at this team, I think of everything wrong in my life.
Calm down, Isaac. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
Dude, I look at the Cleveland Cavaliers and what they were. I look at how LeBron screwed this up, and that's another bash him. I could bash LeBron for hours on end.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do I look at my phone and see, oh, they made a trade. Okay, they can maybe do something. They can maybe finally beat the Knicks. It's James Harden, another ball-heavy guard that doesn't play defense. And he's 36. Why? Why Cleveland? Cleveland. LeBron said, "Cleveland, this is for you."
This is for you.
That's how that GM felt when he made that trade. He said, "Cleveland, this is
for you.
Like, that's how he felt. And you don't even get that much for Darius Garland. You could have at least gotten a first-round pick for Darius Garland.
Yeah.
You had to send a second-round pick as well to go get James Harden. They fleeced you. They made that used car salesman route, and they fleeced your butt. That's how bad it was. Oh my gosh, and this team is just not built. Because Evan Mobley, I'm sorry, but Evan Mobley and Jared Allen just doesn't work. That is not the Twin Towers right there. That is not Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson. That is, we have Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson at home, except they expired about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, it's so bad. And DeAndre Hunter is just a role player, and he's not the star that they needed him to be.
He just
at.
fills a role.
He just fills
He's
a
just
role.
there.
He's just there.
He's just DeAndre Hunter, dude.
DeAndre Hunter is happy to be a Cleveland Cavalier, guys.
He's just there, bro. He's not going to do much. He's just there.
He's happy to be a Cleveland Cavalier, guys. And good luck, guys. You're not beating the Knicks. You're not beating my New York Knicks in the playoffs. Because please tell me how on earth they're gonna stop Karl Anthony Towns from dropping 20 points a game.
Yeah.
And also how they're gonna stop Giannis when we trade for him.
Yeah.
We're gonna trade for him.
No,
We're
you're
gonna
not.
Yes, we
but
are. It'll be the perfect pairing. Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are. We're trading for Giannis too.
How in the world would you have the money for this?
It's New York.
Shut up.
It's New York. The money is
Shut
everywhere.
up, bro.
It's New York.
Giannis is not going to the Knicks. It's the same thing that happened years ago with the KD thing. He's not going to the Knicks, bro.
Yes, he is.
He is not
Yes, he is.
going to the New York
Yes,
Knicks.
he is. Yes, he is.
He's more likely to go to Brooklyn than the New York Knicks. I'm telling you that now. It's really unlikely.
Okay, I can't lie though. The Brooklyn Nets would be kind of nice though. MPJ is really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, MPJ is just like,
I can't bash MPJ.
I love MPJ.
I love MPJ.
Yeah,
But that's all I have to say.
he's a cool guy. Anyways, wow, it was a successful episode.
This was a banging episode.
A
Finally
lot
back.
of topics. You know, we got a lot of big things coming up. You know, obviously the Winter Olympics.
Coming around the corner.
We're gonna talk about that next week's episode. We got a lot of things coming. New York trip coming up soon.
We're going
Guys, pray for us on the plane ride there.
Oh, jeez.
Obviously, we'll have a lot of fun.
Say hi to Kat for me.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go watch the Knicks game when I'm over there. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to Rival Talk. I'm Avery Merriman, joined by
Isaac Bassam.
Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next week.